Hey. I just sneezed about 12 times. So my face will be red for the next 30 minutes. You may remember Selena Gomez and The Scene. Now, The Scene era for Selena Gomez was something else. When her and The Scene, whoever The Scene was, I think it was her band, got together, they made some magic. And part of that magic was the Kiss and Tell album art. This picture right here with all my fingerprints on it brings back this feeling in me of just life being great. Life was great. We were Selena Gomez in the scening, and we were just loving life. The Disney girlies were really giving us what we needed, and I just spit everywhere. So I was like, I need to live this fantasy. I've got to become this album cover. She's just a little bit, they always had this like sneaky look on those early Disney girls album covers. They always had this like, she's giving side eye, like, we're gonna do the whole shebang, the makeup look and the jewels on the lips, which I know that's gonna be definitely the hardest part. So these were the only jewels that I could find that were similar. You see how they're all different sizes? I'm only gonna be using the first 3 rows. So I got like 5 of them. I think I'm overestimating the size of my lips because I know I probably won't need this many. That'll be the last part though. I think lash glue is gonna be the best bet from my past experiences of gluing stuff on my face. So I have like 12 different glues. So her foundation is just it's very like matte. I mixed 2 foundations together, and this one is like, there's nothing left in there. And I really need to get another one, but I'm like, I'm gonna use it till the last drippity drop. I've been dipping this in there because a Q-tip isn't long enough, and just putting it on. And is it messy? Yeah, it's messy. It must be such a hard decision to pick an album cover, at least for the, you know, like big singers. Like they'll do lots of photo shoots and they take like probably thousands of pictures, and picking one picture, like it's hard enough for me to pick one good Instagram picture. That's why I'll like post a carousel of 10 slightly different pictures, because I can't make a choice. Back in the day, once you printed that CD, it's over with. You gotta stick with that decision. And I know that I would be like, no, I regret my decision. I actually like this picture more. This brush smells like body spray, because I had a body spray in a bag when I went on a trip, and it slowly leaked in my bag. And it was so slow because my bag was never wet with the spray. It just started smelling really strongly of my body spray, and it started lowering like the level of the body spray. I was like, I have not been using that much. You know, usually I'll do a little contour moment or like bronzer or something, but it doesn't look like she really has any of that. Maybe we'll put a little bit of blush. It looks like it's kind of in the area where you would contour, but yeah, it's pretty like flat, because this was not really in the contour days anyway. This was more of like, just put on your foundation and blush and go. She's keeping her out for Selena. I didn't even make that joke. Even though she is Selena, she's keeping her eye out for herself. Because there's like no blush color like on her cheeks. It's like all right here. Okay, I guess I'm just confused by that choice, the makeup choice, but it looks great though. Maybe it's just actual all photoshopped. Now the eyeshadow is pretty light. It seems to be kind of a mauve. I like saying every color is mauve, but I think I'm gonna use, one of these. I think it's like this purpley, I don't know. We'll just try things and do stuff and put stuff on our eyes. My foot's falling asleep. Okay, this is kind of everything actually. This is actually the perfect color, I think. Hello? You know, I don't get many texts when one of them scares me. But it's actually so quiet in here though. It's like eerily quiet. Maybe because it's 9 p.m. Maybe that's why. Lots of people are on spring break this week and they're gone, I guess. All like the loud people are, all the loud teens. You know how the teens are. Okay, so we did the eyeshadow. It's just a very, it's a color. And now for the eyebrows, she has eyebrows that like end here, and I have, you know, I've mentioned that I have quite the long brow, and they just kind of go like, and I just kind of let them go. I don't really do anything to them. I may kind of like make them go up a little. Well, no, hers aren't doing that. We're not gonna do that. Just kidding. I was gonna like try to cover them up with concealer and try to make them look like hers, but I know from experience that that's just not the smartest thing to do. But I've always loved eyebrows like that, that kind of like go up like that. Like, I always think of like Natalie Portman's eyebrows. They kind of like go up, and I kind of love the look. Okay, so the eyebrows are done. We're getting to the fun stuff. We're getting to the fun stuff. So now we're gonna do some winged liner. Now one of her eyes is completely covered up, so I technically could have just done one eye and it would have been chill, but we're just gonna do both eyes. So I'm gonna use, I got like the whole Peanuts and Wet n Wild collab for Christmas. I love Peanuts. I'm wearing Peanuts pants right now. Wearing Peanuts sweatpants. Little Snoopy on there. And it says it's good grief proof. And like even this, I'm like, I want to keep this. Like keep the box that I ripped up. Okay, so we're gonna do winged liner. This is some liquid black liner. I haven't done winged liner in a long time. Ooh, my eyes are watering because I'm nervous. It's pretty thick though, so if I mess up, we'll just make it thicker. I always think, I'm like, it would be so cool to have a makeup artist do my makeup, but the one time that someone did my makeup, I guess I just like let them do whatever they wanted. It was like just for fun. It wasn't for any kind of event or anything. I left there crying because it didn't like look bad. I just looked so different and I was like scared of that. I just remember it being super, like a lot happening under my eyes, and I was not used to that. People that have a makeup artist at their weddings have had that experience where they're like, this looks so awful. Something about someone doing your makeup in a way that you're not used to, or that you don't personally like. It's this feeling that I never want to experience again. It's something about it. But looking back, I'm sure it was not bad at all. It was just different, and I was just so afraid of that. So now the lips. Okay, it looks like she has foundation just over her lips too, so I guess I could do that, or I think I may put concealer. I think concealer might work a little bit better for me. But we're gonna use these adhesive gemstones on there. Oh, so are they already sticky? I didn't even think that they could possibly already have sticky on them, but they do, so that's kind of good actually. Get a little bit of concealer on my tooth. It's all coming together swimmingly. It is making them look quite dry though, but that's okay. Yours. Let's see if they actually stick on there. Hello? Okay. I may not be able to talk a lot after this, so I may do a voiceover or a little bit of music or something. Oh, no. How did she have so much room on her lips? Girly. I really overestimated how many of these I would need.
So here I am putting the jewels on my lips. It was a lot easier than I thought it would be. I'm really glad I didn't have to use glue for this and that they were already adhesive. That helped a lot, I think. But it's a look.
Okay, I've been spending the past like 30 minutes taking pictures. I think I got a few. They'll have to be edited quite a bit. Do some airbrushing, some veins out of the eyes. But I think I got the attitude down, which I think is the main part. Started to get a headache from cutting my eyes over to the side so much, a little too much side eyeing. But none of these fell off, so that's good. And I think I got the hair pretty much right, you know, just like. Thanks for watching. Make sure to keep your eye out for Selena. Bye. I thought I would need 5 packs of these, but I barely needed 2. And this is one of those things that you're like, should I return these even though they were 98 cents? Does that make me look cheap? No bleeding so far, no lip bleeding. Ooh. Selena, if you see this, please send me some free Rare Beauty. Because as you can see, I need it. I need it. Please.